Hello there, and welcome to Interview with a Zombie.
Right.
Today we have the awkward zombie. He's been in
Hi.
lots of Hollywood movies, mostly as zombies, extras, and sometimes as dead emo punks.
Emo punks killed himself.
So what are you plugging today, awkward zombie?
Well, I've been working on this very intensive project to help me get money. Give me money.
Yeah. Sounds like a winner.
Yep.
Before we start doing the Q&A thing, let's talk about you a bit.
I'm a zombie.
Okay.
Did you want more details than just I'm a zombie?
No, actually I don't.
But I'll tell you anyway. And then, my interview, I get to talk. Right. Well, I've been in Hollywood. I've been going around doing little bit roles, Living Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street, Sesame Street, the whole 9 yards. Just making my way through Hollywood, trying to get a foothold in the industry. It's really hard. It's really cutthroat. You don't have any blood. It's not really as impressive when you cut your throat. Well, I have blood. It's just not mine. But anyway. Okay, you can ask the question again. Right.
So, on a more personal question, what kind of porn do you like?
Oh, yeah. I have a big thing for school ghouls. Oh, yeah, those skirts. you really never know what's up there. Tentacles, usually. Ugh.
Goals for the future?
Oh, well, I would like to rule the world, but that's not going to happen. I'm just not that heartless. I got a couple in a jar, actually. I would like to prove that zombies can be like people you want around. That won't eat your puppies. Puppies. Brains.
What gets you to wake up in the morning?
Car battery in my nipples. That'll get me going. Seriously. It's pretty bad anymore. No, I had a cocaine problem for a while. It's hard for me to just get motivated to do anything. But, yeah, usually a car battery in my nipples. It's kind of awkward.
So the question everyone wants to ask a zombie, what do you think about vampires?
Oh, God. Wait, we're talking about new vampires or old vampires?
Vampires?
There's a big difference. Bela Lugosi, Ron Howard, Dick Cheney, Bram Stoker wrote a great book about Dracula. Nice guy, actually. They left out the fact that he likes, poetry and crochet, but still a pretty good guy. Autobiography. True story there. Anyway, then you got the new vampires. Good lord. These shiny, sparkly bastards. It's like, oh no, I'm so pretty and I'm sexy. No, you're not. You're a vampire. You suck, and not in a good way. And it's really bad. And werewolves. Seriously, why do werewolves have to not wear a shirt? Come on. Ooh, I'm ripped and I'm smooth. Yeah, you haven't hit puberty yet. La, 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 la. You haven't hit puberty yet. I need a new tongue. Brains.
Do you play any video games, and if so, which ones?
Oh, I play a lot of video games. At least I used to. Don't have much time anymore. A lot of Hollywood, extra gigs, Walking Dead, But I used to play a lot of Resident Evil. Until I saw my buddy Chuck in there. He told me he didn't get the job. That bastard. I just think of him and shooting him in the head, and that brings up mixed emotions. Used to play Call of Duty, but now I can't anymore. I just can't bring myself to. It's re-killing me just to watch all these little 8-year-olds running around. I'm shooting you, and you're a nigger, you're gay, homo, rainbow flag, yay. I don't care anymore. You know what? I can't eat them. I don't care. It just ruins it for me. These developers got to put their foot down and on their head. That's what I think.
Speaking of ruining everything for everybody, ever think of running for public office?
Wow. That brings back memories. I was at a tea party for a while. Yeah, I didn't go over very well. Those guys are nuts. They actually kicked me out. I'm too lively. And I'm dead. That's pretty funny. No, those guys are crazy, man. And that was the lightest. I was so thin back then, it's not even funny. I eat brains. There's not a whole bunch in there. Oh. Man, these guys give me the creeps.
Do you have a favorite sport?
Oh, hockey.
Why?
Why not?
Okay.
Well, think about it. It's an entire sport where a whole bunch of big burly Canadian guys moving at like 100 miles an hour, crashing into each other and slamming each other in the face with sticks and a solid ice puck. Come on, man. The only thing that'll make hockey better is they learned how to kick. You know what? There are razor blades on their face. You learn how to kick, you can disembowel the whole other team in 3 minutes and win by default. And better yet, you'll have better concession stands after the fact. Brain.
So, what do you think about plants?
Fuck plants!
What drink do you enjoy in your off time?
The liquid type? Did you want more than that, or? Okay. Well, I prefer the liquids from mostly living things. Blood, cerebral spinal fluid. Cerebral spinal fluid? That stuff is delicious. A little bit of salt, put it with a little vodka. That's one hell of a cocktail. Ask Hannibal Lecter, he loved the shit. Pretty much anything that comes out of a living being, I'll probably drink.
Like, for instance, the urine you're drinking.
It's not urine. Yeah, it's apple juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's apple juice. Pretty good, too. I have a thing for imported beers. Like the Yugoslavian pineapple, or not pineapple, that stuff's gay. No, the porcupine ale. It's got little chunks of crushed porcupine quill in there and some of their adrenal glands. It's freaking awesome. But you can't get it in the U.S. It's all sorts of, oh no, it could contaminate your beer and make you die from getting stabbed in the face by a needle when you open it. Meh, 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 meh. Bunch of pussies, you Americans, and your Zimas and your stuff.
Did you get that from the green room? Was it handed to you by an intern?
Well, it was attached to the intern.
It's urine.
They might be diabetic.
Do you have any kids?
I did. Delicious.
Speaking of which. Nope. Bad down. Bad zombie. Bad.
Sorry.
Sit down.
Reflex.
Sit down.
Sorry. It happens. A little nervous. Not used to interviews. Haven't had a bite to eat in days. They ran quicker than me. Pete.
So I don't know how the whole zombie thing works, where you become a zombie when you're a human. So could you describe to me what you would consider your childhood?
Well, I was born to 4 different parents in 1876. I really don't know who was who. A lot of guys involved. Kind of weird, actually. Anyway, I don't remember much about that. Once you get zombified, everything's kind of a blur. Your the prefrontal cortex kind of gets all squishy. Kind of like that mad cow disease, except that I want a burger. Oh, enter.
Well, thank you for your time, awkward zombie. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we conclude this interview?
Yeah, I'd like to talk a little about my acting career. I haven't just done zombie roles, and that's the funny thing. Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm being typecast." No, when Sex and the City was really big, I had a role as Sarah Jessica Parker's love interest. I had to back out of it because her face scares the shit out of me. Holy crap! It just never ends. It's like this fucking long, and when she talks, it's just like I'm afraid she's gonna eat me. And that's all sorts of weird Freudian crap I don't want to think about. But I would like to let you know that, zombies make good neighbors. We keep our lawns clean, we trim the bushes, we get rid of Jehovah's Witnesses. Delicious. But in general, brains, that we just don't have people just don't give us credit. We're not respected in the community. We go to a PTA meeting, they just think it's inappropriate. Just because I bring bread and cheese doesn't mean it's inappropriate. They're children. They don't run that fast. That's great. Especially all fat kids. They're Americans. Americans are fat. I don't understand what's wrong with you people anymore. Well, how hard is it, get off the couch, walk to the fridge, grab an apple, or a still beating heart, whichever. But something that's not like Doritos or nachos or some other horrible thing for your heart. Believe me, you guys taste like junk food. I would never eat another American again. Ugh. Europeans, on the other hand, they take good care of themselves. It's kind of weird. Wish they would shave. Ugh. Right.